Hey, family, has God ever called you to do something, but you did not want to do it? Maybe God had called you to go pray for someone and you were kind of scared, like, I don't know if they'll want me to pray for them, what they say, they don't want it, and so you just did not do it. Or maybe God had called you to go on a missions trip, but it just got you out of your comfort zone. Or maybe God was calling you into ministry and you ran as far away from that as possible. You know, sometimes God calls us to do things, and instead of picking up the phone, we just let it ring. Or God will call us to do something, and instead of picking the phone, we hit the ignore button. Or God will call us to do something, and we pick up and we answer it. God will call us and tell us what to do. Instead of doing what God has called us what to do, we end up hanging up on the phone on God and doing what we want to do instead. You know, there's a story about a man named Jonah who was a prophet. And Jonah, God had called him to do something. He just flat out was like, no, and he ran as far away as he could possible. And we learn about this story in the book of Jonah, starting with chapter 1. And it says, now the word of the Lord came to Jonah, the son of Amittai. So God is calling him. And God is saying, arise, go to Nineveh, the great city, and call out against it, for their evil has come up before me. But Jonah, he rose to flee from Tarshish, from the presence of the Lord. And he went down to Joppa, and he found this ship that was going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare, and he went down to it to go with them to Tarshish, away from the presence of the Lord. Now you notice how he said it 3 times, going to Tarshish? It was showing that he was going. He was trying to get as far away from the presence of the Lord as possible. The one thing, though, is you can't hide from God. God is everywhere at all times. You can't hide from him. He is sovereign. And no matter what, if God's calling you to do something, you can't run from that either. And Jonah tried. And it caused him a whole bunch of just hardship and chaos, not just for him, but for those around him, because he tried to hang up the phone on God. So the next time that God calls you to do something, even if you don't want to do it, you need to be obedient and do it, because God is sovereign and he's got a plan for your life and he knows what is best for you. All right, family, you guys have a blessed day.